Hi, everybody. It's Debbie. This is about the 800th take, so I'm just about done. Today's story is about the time I met a really cute guy at a bookstore and he ended up asking me out. It's actually an expanded version of one of our YouTube shorts. I hope you enjoy learning English on this channel. I sure enjoy making videos. Feel free to leave any ideas you may have for future stories in the comments below. I like creating fun, interesting, and realistic stories to help you learn English naturally. Now, after the story, we will be going over a few useful expressions and phrases together. So stay tuned. Let's get started.
Today, I'm going to tell you about the time I met a really cute guy at a bookstore. It was Saturday afternoon, and I really didn't have much to do. A friend had recommended a book to me, so I decided to go to a local bookstore and look for it. While I was searching through the shelves, I noticed a really good looking man. And honestly, he seemed to be looking my way too. And then something funny happened. We both reached for the same book at exactly the same time. And that's when I knew something was definitely happening there. Sparks. You know that feeling. We started talking for a few minutes, and he asked me for my phone number. At first, I was a little hesitant to give my number to a stranger, but then I thought, what the heck? He seemed really nice, and I rarely meet an interesting man. So I gave him my number. A few days later, after immense texting and video chatting, we arranged to meet for dinner at one of his favorite Chinese restaurants. And guess what? It turned into an incredible evening. We laughed, joked, and talked for hours. We had so much in common that we were both quite surprised. After dinner, we walked around the city holding hands for at least an hour. It was an absolutely fabulous first date. He walked me home, and I have a feeling I am going to see him again.
Okay, I'll try not to ramble on, but I think that practicing 1,000 times doesn't serve me. So, what I'd like you to do is throughout any video that I do, press pause a lot. After every sentence, press pause and then you repeat what I have said. Try to imitate every nuance of my speech because I actually speak English quite well. So if you press pause and you repeat and you repeat and you repeat, you will get so much better so quickly at learning English. It will be amazing. It's called shadowing. So, shadowing is best done, experts say this, not me, in bite sized chunks of sentences. So, they can be small sentences, but rather than learning a half an hour of recording, you just take little pieces of it and you learn and you try. Eventually, it's all going to stick in there. So stick with it. Okay. So here's some expressions that we went over in this recording. So, did you notice any of these? And were they confusing? What the heck? All right. Sometimes people say, what the hell? That's slightly vulgar. You're not going to say that really often. I don't know how often you'll say what the heck, but it's definitely more socially acceptable. What the heck means like, why not? It's playful and not vulgar. So, what the heck? Let's go. What the heck? I'll try it. All right. So, that's a very normal expression. Sparks. So, I did mention sparks. It's like romantic chemistry, kind of like butterflies in your stomach, and like an instant attraction. So, sparks is something you might hear in conversation. There were sparks immediately. We typically do pluralize that sparks and not just one spark, okay? Because hopefully there's more than one, right? hesitant. Um, that is from the infinitive to hesitate. So it means you're unsure and maybe possibly a little nervous in this situation. I was slightly hesitant to give him my number. That means, I'm not so sure. And typically it means you go ahead and do it anyway, but not necessarily. Here's another example. We were hesitant to move abroad. So that's a word you're going to hear. I would say it's more like at B1 level, though. So, yay. Um, turned into, turned into. That's another good expression. It means transforming, typically unexpectedly. So something changed, right? Turned into. The coffee date turned into a dinner date. So something changed along that path. We had so much in common. We had so much in common. That means we had similar interests or similarities in our personalities. We both love Chinese food, for example. That is something that we have in common. I'm looking at my notes, so I go over things properly. The verbs that we'll go over now, okay? So if you want to write this down, recommended, decided, noticed, reached, started, asked, laughed, walked. That's a lot of verbs. We are verbing up a storm. Did you notice they all end in ed? They're all regular verbs. All verbs that end in ed are not regular, but all of these are. So these are easy to conjugate from their infinitive form. I know I'm spouting off a lot of technicalities here, and I'm not really into that. I'm into conversation. But if it helps you to understand that these are regular verbs, which means they're going to conjugate exactly like they're supposed to conjugate, nothing weird's going to happen. Oh my God, we're at like 5 minutes. Um, so, again, if you want to hit pause now and look at those verbs and write them down, it would be awesome if you could take those. Those are all past tense, right? And in the comments, put down um, the infinitive form and maybe even the present tense form. Recommended. He recommended a good restaurant. Decided. We decided to go. I decided to go. Noticed. I noticed a cute guy. I typically do notice cute guys. Reached. We both reached for the same book. Started. We started a conversation. Asked. He asked me for my phone number. Laughed. We laughed a lot that night. Walked. We walked together in the streets of Rome. Oh, that sounds so romantic, doesn't it? Okay, so a few quick questions. If you want to answer these, that's great. If not, okay, whatever. Have you ever met anybody unexpectedly? Hmm. What's your favorite place to meet someone? Would you give your number to a stranger? Hmm. Do you believe in sparks? Or better yet, do you believe in love at first sight? Okay, hey kids, thank you so much for tuning in today. This is my first long form video. This is actually my first take, and I think I'm going to use it because what the heck, right? Okay, ciao, ciao. Grazie.